Just out of curiosity, why is this subject, contact centers as an investable engine, why is that something that's near and dear to your heart?
Yeah, a contact center or a talent concentration that is interacting with customers is probably the most important and often the only source of interaction between a company and their products and the customer themselves. When you think about it, unless you're a monopolist, you're competing for the mind share and you're competing for the experience share of customers with whatever product that you're selling. And to fall short on that, to not really make that a meaningful part of your value stream and invest in that heavily in this front line of amazing capability, we're falling short in terms of your investment potential, what you're doing with your investments.
That seems to be right away back to the title of our podcast today is the contact centers as an investable engine. Yet, so I'd love to have your opinion on this because there's actually a McKinsey study that I quote all the time that I think is just phenomenal in terms of reorienting our thinking. And it was from 2023. And I think there was over 400 different B2C, B2B companies that were evaluated, highly profitable companies that had the greatest return on shareholder value. And one of the number one conclusions that came out of the study was that across the board, the number one differentiator was CX, was customer experience. And what you were just articulating, even to the point of sometimes it's the only real interaction between our customers and the company. What does that say to you, that study, that focus on CX? And then as we're talking about contact centers as an investable engine, how do those two things connect?
I think, first of all, the experience of the end customer it has to be important in terms of teaching you as a company how to do business. And it's offering you or potentially offering you the capability to pivot, to move to whether it be product modifications, whether it be more product diversity, or thinking about how products are delivered, serviced, how they're paid for, how you develop an annuity stream, and how you do those things. So I think that for me, it's become more and more important. And if you think about the birth of e-commerce back 25 years ago and how we've learned to move from a brick and mortar environment going on to one side of the pendulum, a digital environment, and now a mixed environment, how can you really use your customer and your contact center and the front end of your engine in working with customers to think about how you map all that and how you can increase profitability, but also increase capability and revenue opportunities with those types of things. So the study doesn't surprise me at all. Being inside at McKinsey for a long time, we focused on internal transformations, and our colleagues are working with clients all the time and gathering insights and delivering things like that. So it's definitely a believable metric.